If I like it or not, I have to make a standalone XRP video. Judging by the hat, yeah, it's something I have a history with. There's been goods and bads and goods with it. Every asset has its positives, every asset has its negatives. The positives on a lot of these things outweigh the negatives. When it comes to the video I made earlier today, backed loans with crypto. I even mentioned this with XRP. Now that there's articles floating around with JPMorgan, here we go. This is going to have way more good than bad news. I'm not even say short term, within the next 6 months. That's kind of a short term. But what I'm going to say here is if you want to learn about an asset and you're going to start off in the top 10, I'm going to say you need to learn about this one in particular. The history of it, the clarity of it, the mess it's been through. It's a very, 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 very interesting story. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a movie made about it. And the name that you're going to hear is Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson. These guys were unfairly hit against by the United States government for selling unregistered securities before all this stuff turned into a big mess. They had clarity. Gary Gensler said no. Gary Gensler is another person I would love to talk to in person to let him know what he did to people like myself. That's another story. I'm going to rant. But the value of assets, when you buy them, you have to understand your buying zone, especially when you have stuff that says this. What are you comfortable with spending, depending on how much you think it's going to be volatile to go down? You have to find what I call a buying zone. XRP's 330. It was all the way up to about 360, 365, and it dumped. Why did it dump? Bitcoin controls the narrative. No matter what anybody else says on this YouTube platform or social media, they promise XRP to be $6 by X amount. XRP has to have a lot of backing, buying in to keep it steady, to fight against Bitcoin's massacre of this space. And Bitcoin's doing a good job of gutting it right now. But if you can get your head around the volatility, if you can get your head around the fear, you know what's coming. If you look at what the government, especially in the United States, is doing, making clarity, making these types of articles here, well, I mean, it's hard not to see the future of it. Now, the problem I'm going to have with this video is people, okay, this guy's a XRP maxi. That is incompletely wrong. Oh, look, there's a Chronos symbol. I can't endorse Bitcoin or Ethereum for people that are, I'm going to say, not financially stable to try to fight and get small pieces of a little bitty, itty bitty section, like $10 or $12 of Bitcoin, $10 of Ethereum. And they expect it, and people promising that it's going to be your $10 is going to be worth $7,000 soon. I can't do that. XRP, you can buy a handful for $50, and it will grow. This isn't financial advice, but people have to understand the percentages. If you're going to buy something, you have to understand percents. My big thing, and the people I teach people to fight your volatility, buy the cheapest coins with the best news behind it, with the best possible scenarios behind it. That way, if it goes from half a penny, 1 penny to 3 cents, you make profit, you see a little green, and it builds your confidence, especially if you stake it. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother day, which I've already covered. Pax Gold is another one. I'm surprised JPMorgan hasn't put a thing about Pax Gold. That's a 1 crypto to 1 troy ounce of gold. Pax Gold, that would be something I'd see banks using more often, but I haven't seen any news about it. And I don't feel like digging because this is taking a lot out of me in the first place. But as of being an XRP maxi, no. No, not at all. Bitcoin maxis, that's a whole different ball of wax that melts quick. People like Michael Saylor promising stuff And one day I heard that man, and you can look this up with Michael Saylor. He said, mortgage your house on a Bitcoin. That is a degenerate thing to do with people that don't understand. One, they don't understand the space. They don't understand volatility. And you have this guy that doesn't care about anything but himself, and you can tell by the way he talks. He doesn't really understand what he's in, the volatility and how much he's make my blood boil. But I wanted to get this out of the importance of XRP being involved and mentioned in this type of scenario. JPMorgan, I'm waiting for official JPMorgan news that says, hey, come on down to the bank. We'll let you deposit it. We'll let you take a loan. As soon as that happens, of course, I'm going to try it. Even if it's for $50, I want to do it because I want to pay off a loan and have my crypto back in my possession. That is the best deal, especially on their part. They get a good deal too. And hopefully they will add an interest payment or a yield that you will be able to get back on it. There's no reason they can't do it. If they want to keep business and actually go after what they're supposedly hating. But with all the crypto news, they finally either given in or they actually learned, hey, this stuff can actually help people. But I hope this is informative, and I hope people learn off of this. But please hit the thumbs up. I could use them, and I can say, you guys are making this possible for me. I passed 50 subscribers quick. Y'all making me feel special, and I want to keep bringing stuff like this to you guys, especially if you don't understand this space. I want to help as many people as I possibly can. This is actually a good little hobby. In my situation, right now, this is all I got. But I appreciate you guys watching. I hope I get some subscribers off of this, and I hope you find my information worth your time. I'm here for you guys, and I plan on putting out some more sarcastic videos soon. That's my favorite kind of crap to talk about. But XRP, please do your research. I'm going to put this and this in the description below. This tells you about Ripple's plan and about what Ripple has, what Ripple's going after. Ripple is your major custodian of this because this is where XRP comes from and this is who sells it. But I really hope you guys understand the importance of what these guys are doing from banking. It's incredible what they're accomplishing and fighting the government, and it's all cool. He was in Washington. Look these guys up. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm putting them in the description. Y'all have a good day.